Hey everybody. So I decided to go ahead and try to make a video about my first month doing the Amazon Flex. So it's not bad. It's just like everything else. It's got its ups and downs. When I first started out, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, I did it when I got off of work, and probably like once or twice a week, and then on the weekend maybe one I did. So I started it last June, which was June 8th, I'm sorry. I started June 8th, 2022, and today is July 7th, 2022. So in the little bit of time that I've done it, I've made probably just a little over $1,000, which I probably could have made more than that if I'd have put more into it. You know, I got a full-time job, so I can't put as much into it as I probably want to. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, if you don't like doing Lyft and Uber, having everybody walking in and out of your car, then Amazon Flex is the way to go. I've looked up and got some loads, like the one I had today. It was only 11 stops on it. So, you know, that was pretty good. The only bad thing was I had to pick it up in, not Lithonia. My brain went blank. But anyway, my first stop was about 25 miles away. And all the rest of them after that, it was probably like a mile or two away from each other. That doesn't happen too often. Usually it's probably less than a mile, but then that's probably if you got 40 stops or maybe 30 in there. But yeah, so far so good. I do also with the full-time job, sometimes I do Lyft and Uber. So like my genius plan, I guess in about another month I'll see just how good it's working. On my way to my regular job, what I do is on the way to work, I will drive for Lyft and Uber, whichever one. I just pick one and stick to it. I try not to bounce around too much, especially sometimes you get a request for both of them. You got to make a decision which one to pick. So it all depends on what bonuses they have going that month also with that. So what I do is for that whole week, I just use them to drive back and forth. Not back and forth, but I use them to go to work. So I catch everybody going my same direction, and I use that money for gas. I use the gas to get back and forth to my regular job and for my gas for Amazon Flex. So far so good. It's been working. Hopefully it just keeps working just like that. I guess I could do full-time Lyft and Uber, but like I said, you got a lot of people getting in and out your car, so that's probably about the only thing. Pros and cons to both of them is, like I said, with the Flex, sometimes it'll send you way out. I picked one up from the Atlanta terminal, and it sent me to Cartersville. So from where I live, that's a couple hours home. So now the one that's near my job, that's like super close to my job, I'm probably never going to pick up from there again with Amazon Flex, because I'm thinking, okay, if I pick it up for the job, it'll be somewhere nice and close, so that way I can get home. I don't have to be way out in Cartersville, Georgia, or way in Kennesaw, or something like that. And true enough, it put me close to home, but it put me in downtown Atlanta at 4:30 in the afternoon. And I've got 40 stops at 4:30 in the afternoon. So when I tried to explain that to the driver support, they was going, so why are you late on these? Like, well, I'm late on these because you guys sent me to Atlanta at 4:30 in the afternoon, and you sent me to federal buildings that are closed. So I can't make the delivery if they're closed, right? So I did get a stupid suggestion from one of them. One time they said, Well, just deliver all you can, and at the end of your shift, try to go back and make those deliveries. To a closed building? I just told you the building was closed. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they were thinking maybe it's a shift change and the security guard was going to let me in or something like that, but I don't think you can go in a courthouse anywhere after 5 o'clock, unless there's something special going on I don't know about. But one of them also was the post office down there, and you can't go in the post office after 5 o'clock. I've known some post offices close at 4. So, so if you try to do Amazon Flex, just make sure you watch that kind of stuff. You might have to do some arguing with them, because that'll go against you on your dashboard, which is still showing on mine. So I don't know if they just don't believe me or what, but that's what come out on GoDaddy anymore. That way I don't have to get that negative feedback. Oh, you was late, or you didn't make this delivery or something like that. I picked the other terminals like Norcross, Georgia, Fairburn, Atlanta, stuff like that, Lithia Springs. I picked those, and I can get those done, pretty quick. It all depends on where it's going to. Lithia Springs is pretty quick, but sometimes Atlanta and Fairburn, sometimes they'll push me out a little further. But nevertheless, it's working pretty good. Now maybe if I could do, I've known some drivers that I've talked to at the terminals where they're making $2,000-3,000 a month off of Amazon Flex, but that's their only job. So I try not to compare myself to them too much, seeing as how I can only do it really on the weekends, or maybe one after work, and that's if I'm not dead tired after work, especially with the job I have. Sometimes I just be like, nah, I just wait till the weekend. But if I put forth that effort, say if I didn't have a regular job, I'm pretty sure I could do that also. But that's my review on Amazon Flex. I guess if anybody needs any information about Lyft and Uber, I guess I can do one of those too. But this one was mainly for Amazon Flex. And thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully it was some information. And I look down in the comment section also in case you guys leave any comments, any questions. I'll try to get those answered for you. If I don't know, I'll try to find out. Okay? See you later.